You're tuned into Soul Fusion Cafe, your place for radiant wellness and soul forward living. Join your host, Jess Juntunen, quantum healer, intuitive, and midwife to the awakening spirit, as we dive into quantum tools, wisdom teachings, and integrated healing pathways for transformation. You can live a life of freedom to be without limitation. Cozy up, grab your tea, and enjoy this hour of expansion, wisdom, and love. Hello and welcome to Soul Fusion Cafe. I am Jess Juntunen, your host for this hour of radiant wellness and soul forward living. And today is a very exciting day because we have a special guest backstage who we'll be bringing in very soon. And in this moment, just connecting with each and every one of you. This is our time for an incredible community hour of sharing and support. And we're really diving in today to what it means to be, the freedom to be who we really are, and breaking free and having a conversation of how do we really end needless suffering? I mean, suffering is a common human experience, but there's a lot of needless suffering happening on this planet. So we're going to be diving into how we can shift that in our own lives and some of the amazing work that is happening at Clinica Linda. And when our special guest Kaila comes in, we're going to be able to hear all kinds of incredible updates about what is happening there. And in this moment, just saying hello, hi in the chat. Facebook, we're streaming at Oneness Talk Radio at Facebook, Oneness Talk Radio on YouTube, and onenesstalkradio.com. And be sure you're subscribing if you haven't subscribed to Oneness Talk Radio, because then you can check out all of our incredible hosts, including our guest today. She's also a host over at Oneness Talk Radio. And this Friday, a whole new series is launching on Oneness Talk Radio. It's going to be an incredible vlog, documentary style episodes that will be landing with Shri and Kira, wisdom teacher Shri Ram Ka and Master Lady Kira Ra, exploring the mysterious universe. So that's going to be absolutely great. So you want to be subscribed to Oneness Talk Radio and getting the updates, because so much more is coming here, and it is truly an incredible place to get support and upliftment. If you're going to tune into something, you might as well tune into something that is going to support you. So saying hello, hey Angel and Gary and Yvonne, so delighted you're able to be here live. And those of you that are joining in after the fact, hello as well, because we all know it's the perfect time whenever you are here to join. And beautifully, we have our call board open. So you can call in if you have a question, if you want to request a mini reading. Our beautiful guest is also very intuitive, gifted, clairvoyant. So we're here to support you. Or if you have a question about what we're sharing, or hey, you have a miracle that's going on in your life you want to share with the community, please call in 517-208. 1500 is that number. So we'll be hopping to the call board a few times during today. That's always incredible and fun to be with you there. And, just check in with yourselves. How are you doing in this December moment? How are you doing in this conclusion to 2021, which really isn't a conclusion because we're already in 2022. And last week we were talking about a lot of the energies happening in December, and, catch Monday Magic from last night that's streamed at official Shri and Kira YouTube, and get all the updates on December energies and what is happening and moving into 2022. And really New Year's Eve, sign up to be with us. I'll be down at Tosa Blue Mountain. I'll be down there with Kaila. I'll be down there with Dana. I'll be down there with Shri and Kira and a whole bunch of other beautiful beings that will be there. And we are live streaming, so we hope you're there too, truly. And you can get that link at shriankira.com. You can register. It's a donation, gift of the heart. If you donate 1111 or more, then you will get the up-leveled 2022 calendar, which is quite a treasure because it provides you truly with a blueprint all year long that you can refer to. So get into that event. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern on New Year's Eve, so you still have plenty of time if you're the kind of person that wants to go out and celebrate after. But yeah, get together and hang out with us that night. That's an incredible moment because it is, next year is all ascension awareness, and we're already in it in December. It is all about the ascension awareness experience, and so many beings are waking up to the truth of who they are. And one way that we do often awaken to our truth is through that pain portal. It really does allow us to come face to face with ourselves. So without further ado, speaking of face to face, let's bring in our beautiful other guest and face of today with the beautiful Kaila. Welcome in.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy to share what time with you.
Oh my goodness, we are so grateful you're here. Thank you so much. I was so excited. I had, that inspiration just seeing Kaila and all that she has been sharing and her gifts. And those of you that don't know Kaila yet, you need to know Kaila if you haven't met this woman yet. She is the host of what is the name of your show again? Messages of Light.
Messages of light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Messages of Light at Oneness Talk Radio. And really, you want to tune in because this beautiful being's insights and clarity and presence and love are truly incredible gifts. And you share so much with the world. And those of you that have seen her journey since she is like officially moved her life to be at Cosa Blue Mountain and dedicated herself, she'll happily show you her before and after pictures because she has reversed aged about a decade. Do you have it with you?
I can find it very quick. Yeah,
I
just
wonder
keep
if,
talking and I'll
yeah,
find a
yeah, like see if we can find it. And
hmm
like you can maybe even, I don't know if I can share, do a screen share, but you can just
No,
hold
no,
it up.
no. I'll show it on my phone. So, but just keep
Yeah,
going.
beautiful. Yeah, she's got no, she does not hold back because it's incredible to see the transformation of what really happens when you're in the energy of self ascension and your multidimensional presence 24/7, So absolutely it's did you find it?
Yep, you
Okay,
ready?
let's see. Hold it
Okay,
up to the
guys.
camera.
Truly, this is me. It's not. This is me. Sometimes people don't believe me. We think it's my mom, and I'm just like, no, this is me just 1 year ago. And this is what's happened. If you real live in your essence, if you real happy every day, you not pretend to be happy. You just loves everything because you're happy. So yes, I start reverse aging. I lost so much weight. From size 14, I think I'm size 8, going to 6 right now. So and I'm happy. So this is me, truly me, and you can still see it's me. So this is
It's
what's
really
happening.
her. Yeah, isn't that incredible? I mean, yeah, it's like, is that your
Yeah,
Russian mother? No, that's you. You really, and I mean, you've always been beautiful. It's incredible
yeah.
to think, wow, you can get even more gorgeous and beautiful inside and out. It's just
Thank you.
shining and radiating in every way. And Kaila, like, we have to dive into it a bit too, because
Sure.
I have to honor you for this work that you have been doing with Clinica
Mhm.
Linda. And like Kaila, I would call her our extraordinary lead coordinator and technician of the clinic. She's running the laser treatments. She trains other people. Like if you want to volunteer and come down, Kaila's going to
Oh,
train you,
please, please,
help.
please,
Yeah, get
please,
you
please,
in to help, right?
please. Yeah, we can take all the help we need because we have a lot of people who want to receive the treatments, but we have to limit to 1 day so far, and we hope to expand because we have demand. People
Right.
are
The
coming and
demand is
waiting
there.
since 5 o'clock in the morning just to be treated.
Incredible. When I was there witnessing that 5 a.m., I mean, these
Yes.
little grandmothers and grandfathers will come walking up down the mountain to wait
Mhm.
outside the clinic. And the demand is so high that we
Yes.
sadly have to turn people away. We just don't have enough people and equipment to treat. So I mean, it's, I guess, a good problem to have that it's so successful that we're
Mhm.
seeing so many. But it's a time where, yes, if you really feel like you want to do an internship, a volunteering internship, email support@selfascension.com, and Sue will send that on to whoever needs to, review that and look at it and talk with you about this potentiality of you coming down, and of course, donations. I put the link
Please.
in the YouTube description here and on Facebook. If you go to the description,
Mhm.
please, yeah, your donations really
Make
make
a huge difference, guys. Honestly, it's make huge difference. So thank you everyone who is donating, because it's make a difference, and I can tell it's coming from the heart, and we're so grateful to receive, because we can expand. We're trying to build a bathroom because it's necessarily for people who waiting for few hours. We want to expand. We want to make it more comfortable for people. We want to be open more days. We have hope to get more lasers. So yeah, honestly, your donation will make a difference. Honestly, so please connect with your heart, and whatever you can give, we're deeply grateful to receive in behalf on Indigenous people who real benefits from the treatments.
Yes. And that really is fascinating to me, that the indigenous that come to this clinic respond to the laser treat. Everyone responds to the laser treatment. However, they really are so open to the treatment. Can you share about that? Like their response to
Absolutely. You
it?
know, it is amazing because we truly receiving. I don't know, maybe we don't have a cognitive blocks, maybe we don't have like that. I don't understand how it's work, because because we don't understand, but we trust us. So it's real took a time to us to build the trust, because it was relationships with was gringos, whatever you call it, we was, not speaking their native language. So it was taking a while to build the trust. But when we build the trust, people starting understand and believe in us. So we will be here constantly every single Saturday, and we can come and we will be greeted and we will be treated. And I think because we're so pure, we're living from the heart. This is beautiful country, and I love it so much because people literally living from the heart. And everyone have a time to stop, to chat, to say hello, kiss. Family time is very important for them. Uh, so yes, we are real receiving, and from what I've been witnessing, because some of the people. Kind of older, but don't understand laser. Even we were trying to explain it to them. So this is light, this is the laser wave, so this is the little heat, this is red light. So it's all combined together, working on a cellular level. We don't understand, and sometimes we don't want to understand. But what I was witnessing, older woman was sitting either like that or
Mm,
like that to receive.
wow.
Literally it was just like I'm like praying to receive. And I
Wow.
understand, because for them it's relieving of the pain, and it's magically like wiping out. So we literally was sitting like, we don't even want to talk to me, we don't want me to talk to them. We're just like reverently sitting, like we're praying to receive. And I feel like we're probably silently praying to Mary, to Jesus, I don't know, whatever their beliefs are, to get help, to get healing. And because it's coming from the open heart, so you, our presence is different as a healers, because you're not just like running machine, you are given the treatment, so you are with the person who is receiving the light. And yes, and we're real open to receive, and results are very, very beautifully. I was witnessing people who started walking, who get relief and pain, like one beautiful gentleman who was on the wheelchair. He was coming few weeks in a row, like every week. Yes, so he been regular. And because he is wheelchair, he had leg problems, he had a back problems. So every week it was little challenging to take him from the wheelchair and put him on the bed, so to treat him. and he's younger side, so I think it was like an accident with his legs. And one week, of course, I had a conversation with him, tell, okay, how you doing, how you feeling, what do you want me to treat? And I was expecting him to tell me, please work on my back again, and he tell me, no, I played volleyball, so my shoulders hurt. So this is how you know someone real feeling better, because he tell, no, of course he was on wheelchair because he cannot walk, but he was playing volleyball.
Wow.
So no, it was like different persons. So he was smiling, he was happy, but he's telling me, well, my shoulders actually hurt because I played volleyball yesterday. So, and I'm just like, yes, we are doing good job.
That's, absolutely incredible. And like you're witnessing in real time because you're seeing a lot of these beings that come for
Mhm.
multiple treatments. So you're really able to see that difference. And even if they don't even realize it or not, like, oh my gosh, you're all playing volleyball and you're sore from it because you were working out.
Exactly. Yes, it's mean you're no longer depressed, so it's mean you're happy. You don't want me even treated you back like I usually do because you feel okay.
That's incredible, isn't it? And
Oh,
that's the
yes,
thing about pain, right? It's if someone has physical pain and some of these beings, I mean, truly, you're talking, I mean, seeing beings that are hunched over in their older age
yes,
because they've worked in a field their whole life, all day, every day. So they can't even stand straight, right?
yes,
So
yes.
you can imagine the kind of pain that they are in and experiencing. uh, and that gateway can alleviate physical pain like you were sharing. It's like, well, all of a sudden that moves this other energy. You're not depressed, or all of a sudden you want
Hmm.
to eat different foods, or it's like it opens up all of these other parts of our energy that are also healing because we have gone to that source of the pain and alleviated it. So that's pretty incredible. And I think that's a huge component of, what we can share today, like what people can do in their own lives. Like if you don't have a laser, but where can we go in and start to help our own pain? And maybe it is at the
Hmm.
emotional level for you, maybe it's at the physical, but that these are all so connected, and that when we can really source one place and start supporting that, and when we can like open our hearts and help other beings to receive that, what happens for us when we do that?
Absolutely agree with you, Jess. Yes, this is very important. And also, it's very interesting because laser is a pure light. So I real think about us as official light workers because we're
So
working with
right.
lasers. But we all holding our own light. So we have our own lasers 24/7. And also, it's not coming only from the hand, it's coming from the heart. And this is very powerful too. If you healer, if you hold in certain frequencies, you are radiating light and love wherever you go. And so your presence matter. And you hold in that beautiful portal of love and upliftment for others, even if you don't say something. Like in the clinic, we don't speak the same language. Like I don't speak perfect Spanish, but people feel too comfortable with me anyway.
Yes. Go to Facebook, all of you that have Facebook or Instagram, to our screen, Kira, because we've been posting pictures, and there's
Oh,
some of
thank you.
Kyla, there's some with you and these beings that it's just too precious. It's too beautiful.
Yes.
And you can feel the love in those photos.
Yeah, this
Like,
is how it's going. Yeah, if you don't have open heart, it's hard to work in the pain clinic because all what you will see suffering and pain in high demand. But if you real hold in the ascended frequency and your heart is open, you literally walk and hold in the light and you already feel happy for whatever you can offer, and you know people will receive this open heart, and it's become the beautiful, best way I can describe it, like it's circle of light, because it's coming around and people receiving and everyone is happy, everyone is calm, everyone is like smiling, joking. So it's very beautiful to witness. It's very beautiful to witness. And people come next week and they smile and just they say thank you. It's very, very precious. Yes.
Yeah. It's that piece about it's the love, right? I mean, we have the
Yeah.
technology of the laser, but what good is that if you aren't meeting those beings with that consciousness of love and seeing their healing? It wouldn't work the same way. You'd
No.
still have the treatment and they would have some result, but you wouldn't have the trust, you wouldn't have the unconditional love that's there that allows those beings to feel seen. And it's the language that transcends all languages, right? Yeah, you don't speak a
Agree.
language, everyone can feel love. Everyone knows what that feels
Mhm.
like to be unconditionally seen and
Mhm.
cared for, and that's the language. I love
Yes,
that.
I'm so agree with you.
I love that. Let's see. I think we've got a caller or two on the line. We got several on the line. So let's bring some in. How
Woohoo.
do you think? Yeah? All right.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right. Let's see. We've got a wireless caller unknown here. Hello. Welcome in. Are you with us? Hello. I see your hand raised. All right. We'll try coming back to you. Let's see. I hope it's not my computer. Let's take this call from Belleville. Namaste.
Namaste, Jess and Marsha. How are you? This is Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Thank you.
Namaste.
How y'all doing?
We're happy to be here with
I
you.
can't hear. I cannot hear much, Kaila, at all. I don't know what's going on with it. It's muted.
Let's
Through my
see.
phone, if I get off the phone and listen through my phone, I can hear, but on the TV, I can't hear at all. What's
Okay,
going on
I
with
just tried to adjust the volume of her mic, so hopopefully we can hear better now.
it? Well, the name of your show is perfect for what I wanted to share today. My son-in-law transitioned Saturday, and I'm not going to the funeral tomorrow. There's a lot of density involved. I'm just going to stay out of it. And I just wanted to see if I could share the story with you guys that I shared at my grandson's funeral last year in Earl's behalf.
Yeah, please, please, we are here to receive.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. This was started my awakening in 2014. My mother-in-law died, but she was 92 years old. She was in nursing home. Got into a wheelchair and didn't make it like a week and a half or something. The funny thing about that is we were going to the nursing home every day before she broke her hip and got put into the other one. And every day she would be like, get that thing out of here, point at the wheelchair. It belonged to the nursing home, we could take it home. But she wanted it out of her room every day. It was like she knew if she hit that thing, that was it. But this was the most loving and forgiving woman I've ever met in my life, ever, still to this day. And when she passed away, we met at the funeral the next day. She was cremated. The following day, we had the celebration of life for her. And there was a bunch of us at Blue Ridge Mountains in Georgia where her sister was. And her sister was her best friend, Millie, and for their whole life. So we had that up there, and we're cooking out, barbecuing and cooking, and everyone's standing around in a circle right there in the driveway. And Millie says, Elmer and I put a hummingbird feeder up 2 years ago and have not seen one hummingbird. Can you believe that? And then 30 seconds later, man, a hummingbird flew right by her head, flew into my car. It turned around like it was in a picture in the window, looking at everybody, flew right up to Millie's face, got eye to eye with her, went back and forth to each eye a couple times and flew off. Everyone's like, oh my God. And my wife said, well, that was Mom. So everybody laughed it off, went about their conversation and stuff. We got in there eating dinner, and I'm talking to Millie, and I'm looking her in her eyes, and I thought to myself, I didn't say it out loud, I said, wow, she's got the same exact color eyes as Mom. And as soon as I thought that, man, her eyeball shot out of her head, past her glasses, and I dropped my fork. It went back in her head. I dropped my fork to quit eating. I about choked on my food. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I didn't say anything to anybody. I couldn't believe it. I'm counting the beers I had. I'm like, what the heck do you, what just happened? I let it go. I palmed it off like I, saw something. Didn't see what I thought I saw, About 3 hours later, two of my grandsons get into a fist fight in the back room over a pool game, and I broke them up. I got really upset with them because of the circumstances and, that was going on. They upset Lynn. And I really got on them about an hour later after I calmed down. I was sitting there talking to them about forgiveness, giving them the same spill that Betty gave me for years. And I'm telling them about forgiveness, and they need to forgive each other, and how much, family is important, and blah, blah, blah. And I know I didn't listen to her. And all of a sudden I get this heavy tingling in the back of my head. I literally thought I was having a stroke because I was so mad. I just got off being angry, and I weighed like 280 pounds at the time. I was out of shape. I thought stroke immediately. As the energy pushed into my body, I knew it was okay. I just overwhelmingly got calm, and I described it to Lynn as like electric pistons were getting shot through my body, pushed through my body, just pushed through. When the energy went through me, I didn't say crap. I was in the middle of a conversation. I stopped talking. My arms raised up. I didn't say nothing to no one. My daughter's eyes are about the size of silver dollars. She's pointing at me, wagging her finger. And Lynn says, "What just happened?" Because she could see her from the bedroom. She was laying in bed. And Corey said, "I just saw a shadow go through into Gary's head, and I swear to God, Grandma came out of his face." And I said, "You saw that?" I felt it, and I mean ecstasy. That's all I felt for the next 4 hours, pure ecstasy. I was bouncing off the walls, going crazy. So that happened. Then Lynn and my grandson are laying in bed, and a square or a rectangle showed up in light on the wall. And there's no light up there. We're in the mountains. There's no road near us. We're in the middle of blackness. And this thing starts bouncing around the room. And Lynn didn't say anything to Trenton. Trenton, after about 15 minutes, goes, "Grandma, do you see this?" And he was kind of scared. And she said, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just Mom letting us know she's okay." And then that thing picked up speed, started changing colors and shapes, and spinning and bouncing across the room, and letting it, let was the entity, not a light. And she did that until they fell asleep. The next morning, I was standing out in front of the cabin crying. I mean, just bawling and forgiving my butt off. I started forgiving, and I started forgiving everyone. Anyone who ever did me wrong, I was forgiving. My ex-wife, my mom, I forgot to forgive me. But that's needless to say, I knew I needed to forgive. And when Lynn came out there, she goes, "Are you okay?" I was bawling. I said, "I'm better than okay." I said, "Ball your fist up." And she balled her fist up, and I grabbed it, and I squeezed it real tight. And I said, "That was my heart yesterday." And I let go of her fist. I said, "That is it today." I said, "That's what your mom just did to me last night." And I said, "I'm out here forgiving her." So I'm going to keep forgiving. And it was the most beautiful experience. One of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had in my life. And it was we didn't wake up right away. We kind of went back to our life like that didn't happen. And that turned out to be turmoil. But it was absolutely a beautiful experience. And I'm honored to share it with you guys, and honored of bounds, and my grandson and my mother-in-law. Thank you for allowing me to share that.
Oh, thank you so much, Gary, for being here, and feel all of our love around you.
Yes.
It's incredible sharing. And I know Kaila, you have something to share, so I'll let you share.
Well, I'm just holding you because Jess, I was feeling like all the time you were sharing, Jess and I was holding you, and you was receiving and giving at the same time. So literally it was the beautiful circle of love. It's in real time. And I know you have a wonderful story, and I really feel it in your heart. So thank you so much for sharing. And just to let you know, because I was smiling when he was talking about human birds, and it's an Ecuadorian symbol, because in Ecuador, the human birds kind of messenger between heaven and humans. So and it's all about joy and opening the portal. So every time Ecuadorian talk about human birds and its colibris, it's all about the cosmic love coming to us. So thank you so much for sharing your story. It's real touched my heart, and I honor you for your journey and for all what you're doing.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing with all of us, and our love is all around you. And I love you. We love you. Namaste.
No, thank you. I feel you guys. I feel your love, and I truly thank you. And I just want to give a shout out to my wife and my daughter who are going through it right now, and know them. I love you guys, and I'm with you in spirit. I promise. And I love you guys, and I'm always with you in spirit. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for calling in. So much love.
Ooh. Yeah, powerful energy.
Very powerful.
Yes. No wonder I wearing 2 of my dragons today.
Yeah, awesome, right? I know.
Yeah.
Big moment. Oh, you've got your dragons on. Yay.
Yeah.
I love those. And, and everyone's sharing of, these kinds of experiences and heart openings. And when we're going through things and we are reminded of spirit, but we remind each other, right? Yeah. And these sharings that there is so much more happening, and sometimes we need those reminders because we go along in our human self and we get sucked in sometimes and just forget that we're these multidimensional beings, and these sharings remind us when we have a personal tangible experience. It's like hello, and then sharing it with others, it reminds others of that potentiality and what's real.
Yeah, I'm smiling because what you're sharing, it's truly energy of a December. If you have access to a leveling calendar, it's with beautiful, strong flow. So we're already on that. We're almost like on the eye. So we're starting circling. And it's very interesting energy because in order to be in the flow, we need to feel safe. We need to trust enough. We need to be relaxed enough. And this is what community real offering. We give each other the support and message of love so we feel safe. So we know we can do it. We know we can do it. And I think it's very, very important component, because if we cannot trust enough, we cannot make it, because we will be so stubborn. So we will be not available to be on that beautiful circular flow and work in these dimensions and transit dimensions, because we will be just like, oh, no, I'm just right here.
Right. Totally true. And so important to remember. It's the fear and doubt that disconnects us. So we can't feel that connection. I always call it like the foundation of your house. If your house foundation is crooked, then your roof's not going to be on straight, and the rain's going to get in and you're going to be wet.
Yeah, talking about the roof, it will be up here.
Exactly. Yeah. So we have to come into that foundation of trust and love. And I love this community and times for sharing, because it helps us remember and reminds us of that foundation to where we get unshakable in it, right? And it becomes just a blip if something comes in. It's just like we know we just have a moment to love ourselves more, but we can come right back to that place and lift back off. So, absolutely. I love this conversation. Should we grab some other callers? We've got some more on the line.
Please. It's
all right. Let's see. It looks like we've got B here from New York.
Oh, hey, beautiful one.
Namaste.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
You are my favorite people that always hold space for me and others like. So excited to be here today. I was just going to comment about the laser. I was in a bad accident in October, and this weekend I felt a lot of pain, and I used the laser. It was amazing. So I would definitely, if you guys are thinking about that laser, don't even think twice.
Incredible.
It was awesome.
What a gift to give yourself.
On another note, I can't thank the both of you again for always holding that space for us. And I don't know if you guys know this, but you can actually meet with Jess on private time if you go to her website. And I took that opportunity and I did it over Thanksgiving. Let me tell you, it was exactly what I needed. So, you have Jess anytime on YouTube, but to have that one-on-one with you, Jess, really, that Thanksgiving, that whole week, I was floating. It was amazing. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you, both of you, next month.
I'm so grateful. We're both just beaming. I'm gonna cry. I've got chills down my body, and it's because of your mastery presence that has shown up and said yes, that we see each other and we get to be together. And because of your yes and our yes, we get to really be able to meet each other and see each other and remind each other. And I just bow before you and thank you. It's so precious and incredible to know you. I'm so excited to see you again in person soon. And I just think the world of you. And always, I'm one of your biggest fans, girl.
You're one of my biggest fans. I'm one of your biggest fans. You're like the miracles that we get to experience, and to have people kind of validate that and kind of say yes and help you say that yes. It's amazing, and I love this community. I can't say enough how my life has changed this past year. And Kaila and you have seen me through it and held that space for me the whole time. And I love you both so much. You both hold such a place in my heart right now.
Yeah. Thank you, darling. We're truly honored.
You guys are my hero. Like it really is the work, and you guys kept pushing me through to do that work, and it's taken me so far. And I can't say how much I appreciate the both of you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling in, and we love you, and we're going to see you soon.
Yes, can't wait.
Namaste. Drive safe up there in New York.
Much love to you.
Yes, I'm heading out into the concrete jungle.
Oh my gosh. Well, the angels are around you.
Oh, I know that for sure. I know that for sure. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. It's really beautiful. I love our callers. I love
my God. Aren't we have the most amazing community?
We do. We really do. I mean, this is the real thing. If you're just showing up and seeing this for the first time, I mean, this community of love is, I mean, it goes beyond Oneness Talk Radio and Yoga of Self Ascension. This is just a deep soul knowing when we come together. You're really seen here. You're really supported here. And, I know Kaila and I can hold the space we hold because we've been through it all too. There's probably nothing you can share with either of us that would shock us or anything else. And I mean, Kaila, check out her show too, please, and what she's got going on, this woman, and go to Tosa Blue Mountain and get treatments in person with her.
Please.
Yes, the laser or base of balancings, everything. She does it all. And she's an incredible guide and lineage holder that really is holding the presence and space, so get to Tosa Blue Mountain too and experience it. It's really like, if you've been thinking about it, you're just not sure, it's really, really pretty easy to get there. In this day and age, you've got your phone, you've got your emails, you get everything you need, you get picked up at the airport, or, it's all arranged for you, and you arrive at Tosa, and this woman's there, even if you get there at 3 a.m. to open the gate for you and get you to your room. So you are taken care of, like 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
It's truly magical land, and it's open up more and more. It's every time I think it cannot be more beautiful and more supportive, it just opens something else, and I'm just like, wow. It's almost like living in the portal of a beautiful, supportive crystalline energy. Best way I can describe it. And it feels like it's lotus and then opening up more and more and more. So no wonder this is what's happened with me, because it wasn't planned, but it's very well received.
You're at ground zero for ascension energy on the planet.
Yes.
And guys, it's unlike anything. You go there and you have to experience it to even start to understand what's going on. It's an open portal of multidimensional crystalline presence. So even if you don't think you're the most sensitive to energy and all of that, doesn't matter. You are going to experience a shift in your being. The mountain illuminates for you beautifully what's there to be released and what's there to be called in. And the mountain, like you're sharing, it keeps revealing more every single time I go back. It's like the mountain is trusting us even more and
You see
revealing
what I
more.
mean? It just keep opening, opening, and opening. Even though you think it cannot be more amazing, supportive, and
Yeah.
beautiful, it's another level, and you
And
just
then it
like,
goes, oh, well, look,
uh-huh.
I can reveal even more to you. I mean,
Yes,
literally, you're like, rub your eyes. Like, is this
yes.
really happening
Every
anymore?
single day, I'm kind of pinching myself because everything's so green. It's so
It's,
alive. It's so radiant. I'm still feeling it just like a beautiful TV screen. And I'm just like, no, it's real.
no, I'm actually in this. It's not a movie. I'm here. Yeah.
Yes,
And when you
yes.
go there, you do anchor these energies and bring them back home with you. And
Mhm.
it creates a shift in your being when you can really touch that kind of energy. And if you can go and receive treatments and care and you're eating pure vibrational food that is grown there, I mean, you are going to have a transformational experience that's going to blow your mind. It's
Yes, yes,
absolutely amazing.
absolutely. And be actually the living testimonial because I've been witnessing her transformation at TOSA. When she come here a few times, I've been seeing her changing so rapidly, almost like, wow, is it the same person? And she was stepping forward in her empowerment essence, best way I can describe it, like true essence, like a queenship, like, like I am presence, like beautiful, beautiful transformation and claiming of a mastery. Because we're all masters, because otherwise we wouldn't be here at that moment of time. But we need to claim our mastery because no one will come to us and tell, well, it's okay for you to be the master. I can tell it to you, Jess can tell it to you, but you're the one who literally need to stand up and tell, I am. I'm claiming my mastery. I fully accepting myself for what I am. And I fully accepting myself for what I'm not.
Yeah.
And this is the beautiful kind of ignition, best way I can describe it, like spiral and ignition. Oh, actually, I have my crystal.
Imagine that.
So, and this is when the journey real begin and you start to have a fun.
Yeah. Someone asks here in the chat, Leslie is asking, how can we create a similar energy at our homes? Is that possible?
This is a good question, Leslie, and I'm truly honor you for that. Yes, you can, and it will be different because the energy is traveling with us. So wherever you hold it, you can create around yourself. And of course, you can work with the crystals to grid your house. So make sure the energy stay pure. And I would invite you to do it as a first step. So you literally choose the crystals. Uh, Clear quartz crystals will be the best because we can hold the intention very nicely. And you just place it in every corner of your house and you connect them and you program them. Mean you ask them to hold on the highest vibration and don't let the lowest vibration in. Um, and after that, you can start and build inside of a beautiful crystalline structure what you already outlined for yourself. All supportive energy for you, the pictures, what's bringing you joy, everything would bring you joy. The living plants would give you smile and joy. Everything would have high vibrational energy because it will help you sustain your high vibrational energy. This is
Yeah.
kind of my very, very quick response to you. And of course, it's more layers to that. But as soon as you started working and you place that intention into the universe, you will receive a guidance. And I smiling because we're in December and we are birthing. So wherever you're birthing and look like you're birthing you high vibrational supportive space so you can be high vibrational and up level and more comfortably. So, and I truly honor you for that, and I love you. You beautiful being of light, I can tell. These beautiful angelic beings. So just hold on to your energy and create your crystal and joy bubble.
Thank you, Kyla. It's like the best answer ever. Like, follow her advice and her cue. You can create this space for yourself. You can create a space that supports your energetic upliftment. And then, if you get to Tosa Blue Mountain, you bring that energy back into your space with you,
Yes.
and it continues to build it.
Yeah.
But there's so much, yes, that you can do to support yourself in your space right now. And I have witnessed, if you have studied any of the Avesa energy healing modalities, any of that, and you start working with golden ray, you start working with your symbols, the Avesa symbol, these symbols in your home, you will be opening quantum portals and dimensions in your own space. Like, you'll become that much more available. And I've witnessed this happen in many spaces. When I've gone to teach retreats, I have anchored quantum spaces in other places by the tools and the symbols. So your mastery presence does know how to do this. So I love it. I absolutely
Mhm.
love it. Thank you. I know we're like running on time, but we have some other calls in here. Let's bring in one more caller.
Sure.
Wireless. I think this might be Pauline trying to call in. Are you there, Pauline?
Yes,
There
yes,
you
I'm
are.
glad I got through. I called you
Yes.
before you even came on the show. That's why I messed myself up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Oh, you know what? I was looking there at the store of the Shrinkilla, and I saw the pyramids, and I read what it was about. It was something there about a cosmic. The pyramids are out of stock right now, but it said something about putting it in your space or for healing space, the different sizes. That was interesting. As well as somebody asked
Perfect.
how can they bring
That's a perfect
that
follow-up. Yeah, it's a perfect follow-up to what we were just sharing, Pauline, because those pyramids will help condition your space. What
Mhm.
Pauline's talking about on Sri and Kira's
Yeah,
store.
yeah. And you actually, yeah, and Jess actually have a pyramid behind her.
Yes, you too, because I probably won't get a chance. Oh, maybe I
Yes,
should wait till my birthday. I was going to say,
yes.
since I got the both of you here, could you give me a little mini reading if you don't mind,
Sure.
whatever you want me to know?
Sure, we
you.
could do that. Absolutely. So we're going to just mute you, Pauline, for background noise. But yeah, absolutely. So feeling into this beautiful moment. I know it's your birthday coming up. Thank you for requesting this and sharing. Go for it, Kyla. I'm going to allow you to go
Ah,
first. I know you're
uh,
connected.
Jess and I have very deep connection, as you can feel, and I'm truly honored because it's beyond our present lifetimes. So, dear one, first thing what I was doing, I was opening my ears because I wear the ocean right here, ocean and the stars. So for you, it's all about the water and the flow. So the moment you become more fluid, everything starts to flow easily in your life. And it's definitely the energy of the water what you would like to bring in your space even more. Maybe just little fountain kind of on your desk. Maybe just even just bowl of water or little fish, but you definitely need the energy of water because you have very very deep connection with element, and this is what you're seeking right now, and this is what will support you because you will feel like you on the flow. I know you know what I mean, because if you're laying down on the water, it's supporting you, but you need to be able to lay down and float. So this is great practice for you, and if you allow yourself have energy of water around you and connect with that, it will help you, definitely will support you.
I love this. And all I have to add is this connection to your clarity and your third eye and star consciousness opening. And this connection to the water and flow is this entry point to really opening up you're ready to see beyond the veil in ways that you haven't before. And thank you so much for calling in, Pauline. And we wish you a happy birthday. Namaste. Thank you. All right. Awesome. I've been loving our active,
Oh
amazing
my
call
god.
rate. It's flying. Our time's flying.
Yes.
I had one email request I do want to honor because we have a little time for a mini
Mhm.
soul reading. It came in. Let me just make sure I grab it and have this right. I want to honor this being. And if anyone wants to, because some people can't make it to the live, I've offered that invitation. If I have time in a show, if you send an email in, you know, if you have a question or a request. So this one was from Denise, and this is just a mini soul reading. She didn't give any other context other than this beautiful request. And I just thought we'll honor that and give her this moment and connect with her and see what messages we have to share for her. And I know this is for everybody, right? When we have readings, it's for all of us that are here to
It's
receive.
amazing how it's flowing and how it's all adding up and interconnected. Whew. Ah. Okay.
As I'm connecting, I am feeling a huge Trinity energy opening. I immediately saw the pyramid and that pyramid of spiritual awakening, Denise, that you are really in that moment of getting so grateful for every single experience that you've ever had, that you break through into that complete conscious awareness of your self-ascended presence in this lifetime. And the key really is around this gratitude, and the Trinity is so alive for you. So I'm just really receiving to pay attention to that foundation of your support in all the ways that the Trinity shows up. It shows up in so many different ways. And how are you really honoring all the aspects of you and like being very grateful every single thing that happens in our experience, and that through that you break through any remaining resistance or any remaining doubt that could ever hold you back, because you are ready to see without any limitation your true nature. And the gratitude's the portal, and bask in this, just let yourself bask in this light of your presence that is just bubbling forth from your heart. And I'm going to allow Kaila to share what she's receiving. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, it's very similar, just different. Yeah, it's just different form of a message. I immediately start to see your feet, and you will step in the lotus, and the message come forward very strongly from where you support him, because it's angelic beings around you and light beings around you, and we're all saying, dearest one, it's your time to step forward. Do not hold back. You're safe, you're protected, you're supported, and you are guided. Do not hold back. Your time is now. Take the step. And I see you literally stepping forward in the lotus, and you become one.
Beautiful. Thank you. And so it is. Beautiful. Well, I know I've been appreciating all of your requests and sharings, and it really is about this community and everybody's sharing that there is something for each and every one of us. And it's so uplifting, and it's so incredible having Kaila here to support.
Thank you for
Bring you
having
back
me.
again. I mean, this has been great. And the chat is just like full of so much love for you and gratitude. And thank you
Oh.
for coming on today. And in these last few moments, you know, just what else could you share with us, Kaila? Messages for all of us, messages of light for us, and how can people connect with you, with Clinica Linda, whatever you have to share, please.
I will talk about community again, guys. It's not about me, it's not about Jess, it's about us lifting up together, because together we are better, and we are in the magical moment. What we open is WWA, Women Wellness Awakening. We are literally traveling together. As long as we hold each other, we can make it. Just remember, you're never alone. You always love, you supported, and you always guided. And we love you so much. Just step forward and be yourself. Support is waiting for you the minute you're just making that step. I love you so much.
Thank you. We love you so much. It has been incredible having you here. There's so much love and gratitude in the chat, and we love you. And I couldn't say it all better myself. Thank you for this community and this opportunity. Thank you for joining me here today, Kaila. Check out her
Thank
show,
you so much.
Messages of Light. check out ShriandCure.com, check out the clinic and what's going on. And yeah, be here. Every Tuesday I'm here at noon. And if Kaila will come back, we'll have her back sometime because we really had fun today with you.
Yeah, and guys, Jess is so amazing. I can tell you, she is so magical. Sometimes she don't get the credit for everything what she is doing, but she is,
Aw.
yes, she is the real powerful, beautiful, loving being. So yeah, I'm
Oh my
so
God.
happy I have you in my life.
Oh, likewise. We're all so happy. I love this. Have an incredible day, everybody, and carry this energy with you. And we'll see you soon. Namaste. Many, many blessings. You've been listening to Soul Fusion Cafe with Jess Juntunen. Connect with Jess and learn more at her inspiration hub, selfascensionstudios.com, and over on Instagram at JoyLoveJess and Soul Fusion Cafe Radio, or over at Facebook at Self Ascension Studios and Soul Fusion Cafe Radio. Thank you for listening. See you next week. Namaste and many blessings.